Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Chatsiri, or you can call me Chat for short. I am from Thailand and right now I am living in Germany. And in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys 3 different looks from one palette. And in this video, I'm talking about the Norvina Pro Pigment Collection Volume 1 palette. And we're gonna start with this look. Start with priming my eye. I'm using Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Eye. And then with a concealer brush or your fingertip, just glide and smooth that out over your eyelid. Next, with a small blending brush, I'm dipping into shade A5. And then I'm stamping that shade on my inner 1/3 part of the lid, and I'm just carefully using scratch motion to just blend out the edges, but not too much. I just keep stamping to make sure that pigment stick to my lid. Next, with the medium blending brush, I'm dipping into shade B5 and I'm stamping that on the tail of my lid, about 1/3 part of the lid as well, and I will just have the space in the middle for another shade, and I'm doing the same technique as I did with the first shade. Next, with medium clean blending brush, I'm dipping into A2 and then I'm buffing the first 2 shades that I laid out on my eye outward into my eyebrows using a circular motion and wiping motion. Next, with my fingertip in shade C3, I'm just stamping that shade in the middle of my eyelid, and then I'm using the concealer brush and wet that brush a little bit to add the intensity. For my lower lash line, I'm starting with shade A5 and I'm using that same brush that I've used for that shade, and I'm putting 1/3 part of my lower lash line near the inner corner, and then I'm going into A2 with the same brush that I used for that shade as well, and then doing the same thing. Next, with a small flat detail brush, I'm dipping into C3 and I'm putting that shade in the center of my lower lash line, and also wet the brush to increase the intensity, and also put that shade in the corner of my eye. And to complete the look, I'm adding a small line of black liner near my lash line, and also some mascara and false lashes. First, I start with priming my lid, and I'm using Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Eye Amplifyer Eye Primer, and then I'm using either my fingertip or brush or a sponge to spread that all over my lid. Next, with medium shading brush, I'm dipping into D5 and then I'm stamping that shade all over my lid into halo shape. And please be careful with this shade if you do your base first, because it's very dark and it can be messy. And then with flat liner brush, I'm dipping into same shade D5, and this allow me to get close to my lash line. Next, with medium blending brush, I'm dipping into shade C5 and using that shade as my transition shade by buffing that shade into the black and buff it out into my eyebrow area using circular motion and swiping motion. Next, with clean blending brush, I'm dipping into D5 again and just gently blending between the transition shade and the black. Just make sure that they're seamless. Moving on to lower lash line, I'm grabbing that flat liner brush again and line shade D5 along my lower lash line. And then with same transition brush, I'm dipping into D3 and buffing my lower lash line with that shade. with shade B3 with my pinky, I'm just placing that shade in my inner corner. And to complete the look, I'm using a gel black liner in my waterline and also create a small wing liner on my upper lid, and as well as mascara but no false lashes. As always, I prime my eyes first and I'm using the same primer. I really love this primer. Next, with small shading brush, I'm dipping into shade D4 and I'm carefully packing that shade into outer half of my lid and also wing that shade out. This shade also can be messy, so you gotta be careful with this. Then with the same brush and no product, I'm just gently buffing that shade out with swiping motion to just fade it out a little. Next, with a dome brush, I'm dipping into E1 and I'm putting that shade onto my first half of my lid. And this shade on your bare skin, it might look yellow, it depends on what skin tone do you have, but for me it looked yellow. And then I had to wet the brush and then go back in, and then it will show that beautiful shade. I really love this shade. Next, with large blending brush and shade E3, I'm just gently slightly add a little tint of transition shade onto my crease using circular motion and swiping motion. Moving on to lower lash line, I'm grabbing a small shading brush and I'm dipping into shade E4 and then I'm packing that shade all over my lower lash line. I'm using a small liner brush to clean up my wing with some concealer just to make it look more sharp. And then with a small detail flat brush, I'm using the shade E3 to drag that from my lower lash line and meet up with the blue at the end of the wing. And to complete the look, I'm adding a little bit of mascara and a little bit of small wing liner and then false lashes. And that is it for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy watching my videos today, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for everybody who watched my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos from me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!